Let's get into data validation. What is data validation? Well, data validation controls the type of data or values that can be entered into a cell. So you can kind of think of data validation as like a low-level form of security. We learned about protecting cells and sheets and workbooks and such. Well, this is kind of a precursor to those things where we can protect values, right? If we have a worksheet that people are entering values into or editing values in, and we want to make sure that those values stay within a certain parameter or that only certain types of values can be entered into a particular cell. For example, we might say, hey, I only want decimal values to be entered into these cells and not text, for example. We can use data validation to do that. Here on screen, we see an example of the data validation dialog box, but let's actually take a look at it inside of Excel, shall we? So the first thing I want to do over here in Excel is highlight the cells that I want to apply the specific data validation to. Now, the cool thing about this particular data that I've got is it's in a table format. As you probably know, tables automatically expand as we add rows and things to them. So if I apply data validation here, it will automatically expand as the table does. I would highlight the cells. I will go to the Data tab in the ribbon, and I would look for data validation. If your screen resolution isn't such where it'll actually say the words data validation, just look for the icon with the green check and the red circular no smoking hash mark on there. And that is data validation. Okay. Now there are 3 tabs in here, and we're going to get down into the specifics of applying this in other videos, but I just want to go through the environment. We have the settings tab, and this is where we can tell it what is allowed in the cells, right? So this is where we do our settings. Now, technically, this is the only tab that is required. You don't have to do an input message, and you don't have to do an error alert, although oftentimes you would at least do an error alert. But you could honestly not do either of those things, and the validation would still work, okay? So the settings tab is the real meat and potatoes here. Input message, this is cool if I want a little message to pop up to give people instructions that they're probably going to ignore anyway. I could do that. What? People never ignore instructions that pop up on a computer. But I could make a message pop up to say, hey, only sales values go here. Hey, only dates after January the 3rd go here. Whatever you want to do. And then the error alert is what pops up when they ignore your input message and do what they want to do anyway, and it locks them out, and it can say, hey, you didn't do what you were supposed to do, or whatever kind of message you want to show up there, all right? So very simple interface here, very easy to configure. We're going to get into some different examples of data validation in other videos.